Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the hot and spicy. Hope you've had a good week and you're okay. All fine in this end. Right, first of all, ice cold. So cheers. Oh, that first one. Okay, ready to go. So what we've got here is a mix and match. Nothing goes really, but I make things up. Hopefully you can see this. Those dark looking things look burnt. They're 3 pieces of belly pork. They're not dark, that's the coating. Well, they are dark, they're not burnt I should say. That's the coating, which is, yesterday I marinated them, put them in a bag, and then I seasoned them with salt and pepper, then some Paul's Reaper Rub, which is a Carolina Reaper powder, and then some another chili spice mix I've got of my own. Put some of that in, so they should be hot. We have a beetroot salad, a little bit there, a potato salad there, and these hot dog things with onions on, you see them? Better there maybe. They are Grim Reaper sausages. Do you remember them? Oh, hope you can see that. Grim Reaper sausages. They're the hottest sausages I've ever had. And they were lovely. So they should be hot. Then I've got a smoky barbecue sauce in there. And in here I've got some homemade tomato, garlic, bit of basil, there's some little bit of cider vinegar in there, salt, pepper and sugar, bit of sugar in there. So a tomatoey garlic sauce. So we'll go in with one of the belly porks. We're going to eat them just as they are. This should be hot. Oh, you can see, hopefully they're not burnt. But I cooked them slow and low, so they're melt in the mouth. Sorry if my teeth are black. Oh man. What you do as well, oh, the heat now, the more you bite, the more you eat, the smoky barbecue sauce. Holy sugar. What a combination. This is out of a bottle barbecue sauce. It's like a smoky. The heat. Whew. I can taste the pork, the heat building, and a smoky. Oh, just thank you so much. Let's try a bit of this potato salad. That worked out well. It's just little potatoes. Well, you don't know everything, do you? And a beetroot salad, and in here there's beetroot, there's some sliced carrot. Vinaigrette. So what's on your menu? The reason I'm doing this, really, I intended to barbecue them. So we wouldn't be in here, we'd be outside. Day yesterday, fantastic. Get up today, cold wind and cloudy with we've had a bit of rain. that's nice. So, I showed you the Carlin, haven't I? Yeah, hope you're all okay and having a good Saturday night so far. So now, well, I'm going to take a bite without any sauce because I want to remember the heat of these sausages, because that's lovely, that. The tingle. And caramelised onion. You can see it better there. There it is. Reaper sausage. Beautiful. So, I'm going to try now a bit of my homemade tomato and garlic sauce with a hint of basil and all that. Now we're coming to the sauce, don't we? Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Cider vinegar. Just a spot. Did I say how I made this? Tomatoes off the vine, chopped them up, quartered them. Started off, I fried the onions first, these onions, pulled them out. Then I put some garlic, 2 cloves of garlic in, just for this amount. 2 cloves of garlic. And then added the tomatoes. A bit of basil. Just keep stirring it and frying it off. Then I added a spot of cider vinegar. Probably, well, about a tablespoon or something like that. Then I added salt, pepper, and then I added a bit of sugar. And carried on cooking. And then when it's ready, put in my little chopper. And this is the result. Let it cool, obviously. Absolutely stunning. There's a nice heat in these sausages. I can't come too close, you might not see, I don't know if you can see. There's some red bits in that sausage with chilli. There you can see it. We have, you can buy spicy sausages now. Morrison's did one, not long back. They had quite a kick, fair play, for spicy sausage, but these are the hottest I've ever had for sausages. They've done a good job. Just mop up some of this beetroot juice. And what's your aperitif this evening? Yeah, it's typical, isn't it? This, excuse my teeth if it's in. Fantastic day yesterday. You couldn't have got. So I thought, I'll do a barbecue. The belly pork, I just seasoned them, marinated them, and sausages, and fried some onions on it. I got a small little pan on the barbie. And it's been fantastic. The heat from this, oh, it's gorgeous, this is. The sausages are lovely. The heat from these belly pork, they're hot. And that Reaper Rub, I mean a little teaspoon in a curry and you'll know it. I know it. So I always put push the boundary, put a bit more, so but with the sausages as well, everything's mingling. This is what life's about. And this barbecue sauce, look at this, look at this. My God. If you ever come to me for a barbie, expect it hot. Yeah, good stuff then. Grim Reaper from Aldi's, wasn't it? Yeah, Aldi. Oh, so how are you coping with all this palaver? Changes, doesn't it? Life changes. They were saying that there could be a high divorce rate. High divorce rate after all this. Bit of a tough bit there. I won't go to waste. God, the heat, the pork, and the smokiness of this. Wow. Hot. Seen it came up in the recommendations on YouTube, you know, this chap, he's eating, it was a Carolina Reaper and 2 other chilies, and he wasn't what they call a chili head, it was a challenge, and I thought, you're going to suffer here. So he said, I'm going for the hottest one first. So he ate the Reaper and he ate it, swallowed it, and he's oh, and then he said, give us the other 2. He ate them, and he was in agony. He was crying. I think he was. And anyway, he comes back. The video faded out. He comes back. He was in hospital bed. He said, I'm in hospital. The burn, God, that's nice. The burn was so severe for him in his mouth, but it went to his stomach, and of course he's not used to it. He panicked. I think he cramped, and he had to go. He went to hospital. And he was on the bed in hospital. His wife was filming. He in hospital. I don't know what they did for him, but but he won't do that again. Dangerous if you're not. Absolutely beautiful. Pardon? Get your own. Get stuffed, get your own. Can you hear that? I'm sure that's the same dog that barks when I'm doing a shaving. Sunday dinner, roast pork with crackling, new potatoes, baby potatoes, broccoli, carrots, and lashentos of gravy. And the broccoli, fresh carrots. You know what I mean by that, it's not tinned. Carrots, and nothing wrong with tin, by the way. Oh, the burn on this. My mouth is throbbing. Absolutely stunning. That's what it's about. Lovely. Yeah, the broccoli, carrots and potatoes will be steamed. And with any luck I'll be joining them because I'll have a few of these. No, but it's going to be good. So if you're popping round, oh no, you can't now, can you? We'd have to eat 2 metres apart. Right, more of this, I think. This is a success, the sauce. Garlic and tomato. Sorry. I've not met anybody in the street this week to say hello to. Mind you, you won't, will you? With everybody's in, I suppose. With this thing. No silly hat on today on the start. What did I had? I heard. You know, you hear music. It was in the sort of background on the radio. And I was thinking to myself, I know that. You know. Anyway, what it was a. Do you remember the? The Addams Family? Could I bugger think of it? Yeah. This is lovely. You can't beat fried onions. Hot sausage. But I tell you what, I'm getting full. 2 pieces of belly pork and the second hot dog. But what I do is, when I finish this now, these will go on one side. A couple of more drinks. I can eat them cold. It doesn't bother me with this. It's well, for me, I don't mind. Really nice. But these belly pork, I thought it's a simple marinade, isn't it? Just 3 in the bag, powder in, shake them about with your fingers as well, sort of massage them, salt and pepper, in the fridge overnight, and then come back today and it's all soaked in. And I'm getting this lovely burn. Absolutely stunning. I added a lot of powder, I tell you. 24 degrees in here, not bad. Oh, it's catching my throat then. That's what it's about, the burn. That's nuts, I tell you. Yeah. So whatever you're having, I hope you enjoy it, and whatever you do tomorrow, yeah. You watch, it'll be sunny as hell tomorrow. Can't beat it. The reason there's not a lot of stuff on these, some people have, well, I put the sauce on, but some people put all sorts on it. But I like to taste these sausages, so unique and hot. I mean, they don't blow my head off, but there's the hottest sausages I've had. And I like to taste it, you know, just it's nice. So are we oh no, oh, there's a spot in there. I'll have another one. I put a couple of these have been in the fridge. How long have they been in? 2 or 3 days, so they're ice cold. Ice cold. funny enough, I had this idea to do this. I fancied, well, first of all, I thought I'll have some pork ribs. And then, of course, going around the shop and offer. You can't beat an offer. So, belly pork. I thought, no, I'll do them then. So there's more meat then. And, as I say, marinade. And then I thought, hang on, I got some sausage in the freezer. These Reaper ones from last year I need to use. So I've only taken 3 out. Oh, there's the heat now. I've only taken 3 out. There's 3 more in there. And I'll put that back now I've shown you, because in case you think, oh, there you go. I was lying. Not that I would. So that can go back in. But they're absolutely stunning. Absolutely. If they bring them back this year, if you like a kick, they're worth a try. If you don't like heat, maybe leave them alone. But they don't, as I say, it's difficult really explaining to... I love heat. These are hot, but they're not blow your head. If you tried them, you've never tried, or you're not keen on heat, you might blow your head off. So it's difficult for me to say yes, you know, you'd enjoy them or no. I know a few of you don't like heat. You'd just like to see other people suffer. Maybe. Anyway, gone on long enough. Thank you for joining me yet again. All the comments and everything like that. This channel's grown so much. It's amazing really. And you know, we're all can't get out and about, so I can't put any. I'd love to say to you, I'll see you on Monday for a walking video. So Monday, but I've got a few ideas I'm going to do. As I say, I might be doing a barbecue video. I've got a couple of ideas I want to do. Especially I've got one for the other channel. I've had an idea talking about. Because that other channel, somebody asked in the comments actually, what's your other channel? Paul H Films. It's called. It's all about shaving. If you're not interested in shaving, it's not worth going there. But it's all about wet shaving the old-fashioned way with a double-edged razor. And as many of you know that follow me regularly, I've had an idea about talking on there about, well, like my journey in not only shaving but in YouTube and things I've learnt and different things with channels, you know, but anyway, when I get because I'm still working obviously full time, luckily, and to help towards the war effort, shall we say. But once I get the time, I'll probably film something like that for that channel. But that'll be in a while. I hope to do some walking videos before that. Anyway, waffling on. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend. Stay safe and eat something bloody hot. I'm telling you. Cheers. I'll see you. Oh, if you follow me on the other, I'll see you in the morning. If not, I'll see you in the next video. Take care of yourselves and your families.